Hi, this is the second video that I wanted to post today in relation to the course. As you'll see if you look at the Purplicious Passion Path page, it's quite difficult to say actually, isn't it? Didn't realise that until I started trying to say it. Anyway, if you go to that page, you'll see that I've posted some pictures of the collage artwork, dream boards, whatever you want to call them, whatever suits you. As I've wanted to focus on particular areas of my life or particular directions. One thing I never do is to actually set specific goals, because I think if you're open to what can turn up for you, it's a much more flexible way of working with your life. For example, after I'd done the dream board about moving, about dance, a few weeks later, maybe a bit more than a few weeks, but anyway, further down the line, as I mentioned in my post, I got assistance from my doctor quite out of the blue to get some exercise assistance, and it turned out to be someone who understands the difficulties with fibromyalgia, and also some nutritional advice, and also someone who understands the problems and challenges of fibromyalgia, which was really, really helpful. And I have to be very honest that one of the lures for me was that I was offered the chance to go onto a free dental care program because of the fibromyalgia, and I agreed to that, not thinking that I would get the sort of support that I did, and it was terrific. It was non-judgmental, it was very constructive, and it's helped me get far more active and to get fit. So that's just one of the things that can eventuate, and I think if you're more open to what will be available for you further down the line, then quite often you get the advice and support from the universe that you really need, rather than trying to define exactly what you need at any one time. So what I've done, I've just posted one collage which I did in relation to writing my book, and I just wanted to talk about the process of creating it, because I think it's important to tune in to what you need to create rather than trying to force something to come into being when it's not quite ready. A while ago I went into a newsagent and found some lovely funny stickers and bought them, and then I decided that I would like to create a collage, and I started off with painting a spiral of Red Kitty's glitter paint, which you can't actually see on the painting now because it's covered, but that's the base of it. So there's a spiral going out, which is actually expansion. And then over that I did irradiating lines of gold glitter, the same kiddies paint, but looks pretty good actually, so what the heck, the kids can play, so can I. So after that I then found, just by chance, some pages I'd cut out that I really liked of pictures, and I really liked the one of the phoenix, so I cut that out and glued that in the middle. And then I thought that I would try putting some red paint around the outside. Well, it sort of splurged out, so I stuck with the red paint, but I always decide that when that happens it's something subconscious, so we ended up with a wavy line of red paint around. Then I splashed red glitter over that. And then I decided that I'd also like, and I'm looking at the painting now, to put in some small pictures of encouragement to write. So I did a search online for pictures of writing, and some of the images I found I liked, so I downloaded those and printed them off. I also decided that just by chance I came across a reference to dance, and I thought, yes, that would be nice to have some pictures of dance in there, so that you know that you're dancing with the pleasure of creating and writing. And then there's also, as someone commented on my blog, there's also a picture of Yoda in the top left-hand corner. And that is actually to remember that when one writes, one also gets spiritual support, and that you often end up writing stuff that is quite a surprise when you read it afterwards, but it seems to come from some sort of inspiration. What it is, I have no idea, and I just consider it a rather divine mystery that is rather nice to work with, and I don't try to pin it down. Because when you start trying to pin stuff down, you're actually moving into your logical side, and I think staying intuitive side when you're creating is far more pleasant and constructive actually. And then I also returned to my funny stickers and glued them all over the painting, and that was it. So you can see that in the painting that I've posted. So now what I'm going to suggest is that after you've done the labyrinth exercise, and in your own good time, when you feel it's ready, start contemplating creating a collage. You can just do it with pictures that you've cut out. You don't have to do it the way that I have. I'd suggest you do it over a week or so. Take your time, even longer if that's the way you feel. Think about the fact that you're creating a collage that not only reflects who you are and where you've been, but also where you might like to head in the future, the opportunities that might open for you. So this is something that you'll need to do yourself. I would suggest you get a canvas and choose the size that you're drawn to. So and there are many cheap canvases now that that are available in like dollar shops or pound shops, cheap shops that make artwork much more accessible for those of us who haven't got a lot of money. Have a look around and see what pictures draw your attention, or which stickers, whatever you feel resonates for you in creating this collage. Collect them all together, and then when you feel ready, start putting them all together on the board, on the artboard, on the canvas. Fiddle around with it if you like, and just have fun creating an image that you feel represents you, where you've been, who you are now, and where you're heading in it, where the opportunities you're opening up to in the future. So I'll leave that with you. It's something you can do in your own time. I do suggest that you get your own private space to do this. It's not much good if you're trying to do inner work and someone's peering over your shoulder and making comments, good or otherwise, supportive or otherwise, as may be the case. Some people don't understand what you're doing, and that can actually that can knock you a bit. So either work on your own, or if you've got someone around, make sure it's someone who's going to be supportive of what you're doing. So I'll leave you with that. That is actually the final video of this course. As I said, I'm winding up now. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a fantastic time doing it. If you've got any questions, feel free to post. I'd love to see some of your artwork if you get round to making a collage. And I do wish you much happiness, lightness, lack of fear, and lots of courage as you move into the future, because I think the opportunities that are opening up for us in the next few years, although there may be challenges, they also offer us wonderful opportunities to seize the moment and really step forward into being who we're meant to be. So good luck, many blessings, bye.